Yeah, page number 82. For coming online also, so yesterday we did the BPT theorem, basic proportionality theorem. Now we'll start with the example 1. Okay, page number 82. Conversation we will do. First we'll do these things, then we will do. It is easier to understand. Proof they have not given here. It's not there. Okay. So example 1, write down. If a line intersects sides AB and AC of a triangle ABC at D and E respectively, and is parallel to BC. Okay. Now prove that AD by AB is equal to AE by AC. So if a line they have given, this much will be the question. They will not give the diagram. Okay. So if a line intersect AB and AC of triangle ABC, so draw triangle ABC. Okay. At D and E, they intersect at D and E. AB is intersected at D and AC is intersected at E, and it is parallel to BC. So this point we call it as D and this point E. So listen here. In a triangle ABC, okay, in a triangle ABC, AB is intersected at D, AC is intersected at E. Okay, AB is intersected at D, AC is intersected at E, and they've given DE is parallel to BC. So they've given DE parallel to BC. Now what you have to prove? AD by whole line AB is equal to AE by AC. That you have to prove. Okay. So since DE is parallel to BC, that means what? By basic proportionality theorem, AD by BD is equal to AE by EC. We know that, right? Write down fast. So DE parallel to BC, DE parallel to BC here. So by basic proportionality theorem, proportionality theorem or BPT theorem, you can write it as BPT theorem. Okay, what we have? AD by BD is equal to AE by EC. We know this. AD by BD is equal to AE by EC. Now, but what we have to prove? AD by whole AB is equal to AE by whole AC. You have to prove. Okay. So if I add, see what we have to do. Now we have to take the reciprocal. You take the reciprocal, then I will tell why we have to take it. So take the reciprocal of equation 1. What you will get? BD by AD is equal to EC by AE. So BD by AD. Why everyone is coming so around? Say?
I had football.
Huh?
School I had football.
You had?
Football.
Football, how much time? Come correct time, no? Everyone. AD by BD is equal to AE by EC now. Now I am taking the reciprocal of both. So BD by AD is equal to EC by AD. Now I will add 1 on the both sides. So what I will get? BD by AD plus 1 is equal to EC by AE plus 1. So what you will get? AD here. So BD plus, I'm taking the LCM. Okay, so LCM will be AD here. So I will get BD plus AD. This is equal to EC plus AE by AD. So BD plus AD is equal to what? AB. So AB by AD. Now that is equal to EC plus AE, that is equal to AC divided by AE. Or when I take the reciprocal, I'll get AD by AB is equal to AE by AC. Okay. Once I will explain, listen here. Now DE is parallel to BC. So in the triangle, if DE is parallel to BC, by basic proportionality theorem, AD by BD will be equal to AE by EC. Okay, just close the door. Ma'am, this time you are not giving me slippers on the man. They threw somewhere. Just come. What is that? Okay. So AD by BD is equal to AE by EC. Okay. So take the reciprocal. Now BD by AD is equal to EC by AD. Okay. When I will add 1 on both the sides. Okay. So when I'm adding 1 on both the sides, whatever I'll take the LCM for AD and 1, LCM will be AD here. Okay. So AD by AD is 1, so BD, you will write it as it is. Now AD by 1 is AD, or you think AD into 1, no, so you have to add AD here. If you don't understand, you can take that or just take the LCM. So AD by 1 is AD into 1 is AD. So BD plus AD by AD. That is equal to, I will get EC plus AE by AD. BD plus AD. See, this BD plus AD is equal to what? AB by AD. That is equal to AE plus EC. That is equal to AC by AD. So take the reciprocal, you will get AD by AB is equal to AE by AC. So why we are doing that is I want the full length. So I will add 1. Okay. And why I am taking the reciprocal here? If I don't take the reciprocal, what I will get? I will get in the denominator BD. But I want AD there. AD by AB. If I don't take the reciprocal, I will get BD by AB. I will get. So that is the reason I'll take the reciprocal and I will add 1. Okay. Next one. Example 2. And remember, BPT theorem we can use only for the triangles. So if they are giving any trapezium or a quadrilateral, so we will draw another line so that we will get 2 triangles and we use the BPT theorem for the separately for the triangles. You can't use the BPT theorem for any other thing. It is, we have proved only for the triangle, BPT theorem. So we can use that only for the triangle, BPT theorem. Okay. So next question, ABCD is a trapezium. It is a trapezium with AB parallel to CD and E and F are points, E and F are points on non-parallel sides, AD and BC respectively, such that EF is parallel to AB. So first thing what they have given, AB parallel to CD, ABCD is a trapezium. So draw a trapezium first. Trapezium means what? It has one pair of parallel sides, then it is a trapezium. So you have ABCD and AB parallel to CD. Now E and F is the points on non-parallel sides such that EF is parallel to AB. So draw one line EF. Okay. Now EF is parallel to AB. So they have given that. So to prove that AE by ED is equal to BF by CF. Okay, this you have to prove. So now this is a trapezium. So one by the other, where we use in the BPT theorem. So what we will do, we will join AC here, join AC line. Okay, and what first thing what they have given here, AB parallel to CD and AB parallel to EF. These two things are given. Correct? AB parallel to CD and AB parallel to EF. These two things are given. Okay. So now AB parallel to CD and AB parallel to EF. Since AB is parallel to CD and AB is parallel to EF, that means what? EF should be also parallel to CD. Correct? EF, therefore, EF is parallel to CD. Since AB parallel to EF and AB is parallel to CD, then EF should be also parallel to CD. Okay, correct now. So write that. What is the reason? Lines parallel to the same line are parallel to each other. Yeah, it's required. Are parallel to each other. Okay. Now consider triangle ADC. In triangle ADC. So what you will get in triangle ADC, this EF line is parallel to CD, correct? So EF line is parallel to CD. So I can say EG parallel to CD. Okay. Therefore, AE by ED is equal to AG by CG. This will mark it as equation 1. So AE by ED is equal to AG by CG. This is by BPT theorem. I can say this by BPT theorem. Okay. Next, in triangle ABC, now I can tell GF is parallel to CD. GF parallel to CD because already we have written EF parallel to CD. So GF is parallel to CD. Okay. GF not sorry. Yeah, CD we know. Here we use GF parallel to that. Yeah, we'll write like that. GF parallel to AB. So these GF is parallel to AB. Then I can say that GF is parallel to AB by the BPT theorem. CF by BF is equal to CG by AG or AG by CG. You can write AG by CG is equal to BF by CF. Equation 2. Okay, so from 1 and 2, we have AG by CG here also AG by CG. That means from 1 and 2, I can say AE by ED is equal to BF by CF. That's all. Okay, so whenever they are giving any quadrilateral or trapezium, draw another line, make 2 triangles. In the 2 triangles, you have to use the BPT and then write. You should not directly use the BPT theorem for trapezium because we have not proved the BPT theorem for trapezium or any quadrilateral. Clear, no? So in the given figure, they have given the figure here, PQR. Okay. They given this is angle, this is S, T, and this angle. Now, in the given figure, what they have given is PS by SQ is equal to PT by TR. So, in given PS by SQ is equal to PT by TR. Okay. And they have given PST angle is equal to PRQ angle. So these 2 angles they've given equal. Now to prove that PQR is a isosceles triangle. You have to prove this is an isosceles triangle. Okay. So first thing, isosceles triangle means what? When two lines, that is not the any two sides you can take actually. So if any two sides are equal in a triangle, then we call it as isosceles triangle. If the any two sides are equal in a triangle, we can say it is isosceles triangle. From this figure, if you are able to prove PQ is equal to PR, then it is an isosceles triangle. Okay. So how to prove that? If I prove angle Q and R equal, listen here, if I prove angle Q and R equal, then I can say that in a triangle, if two angles are equal, then the sides opposite to that are equal. Again, I repeat, see, if I am able to prove Q and R equal, okay, then I can say that the sides opposite to the equal angles will be equal. That's how I can prove. So I have to prove now Q and R equal. Okay. First thing, now what I know is PS by SQ is equal to PT by TR. Okay. So if the ratios are equal here, then I can say that yeah, ST is parallel to QR. That is by converse of BPT theorem. Converse of BPT theorem. Okay. So what they have given here? PS by SQ is equal to PT by TR. See, first we proved if ST is parallel to QR, PS by SQ is equal to PT by TR. But now we know TS by SQ is equal to PT by TR. Then I can write, then ST is parallel to QR. Reason by converse of BPT theorem. In exam also write the reasons, then they will give full marks. Okay. Now I can say ST is parallel to QR. Now S and T, see these two, and this is a transversal here. Correct? Now from this line I can say these two angles are corresponding angles. These two angles are corresponding angles. So if two lines are parallel, I can say corresponding angles are equal. So PST angle is equal to PQR angle. What is the reason? Corresponding angles are equal. Corresponding angles are equal. Okay. So since the corresponding angles are equal, I can say that these two, since two lines are parallel, corresponding angles will be equal. So this angle will be equal to this angle. That is PST angle is equal to PQR angle. Okay. This I will call it as equation 1. But we also know that PST is also equal to PRQ. This I'll take it as 2. This is given. Okay. So these two angles are equal and this are equal now. Correct now? So from 1 and 2, I can write, since LHS are equal, RHS are also equal. So I can write PQR angle is equal to PRQ angle. So PQR angle is equal to PRQ angle. These two angles are equal. Now we have proved the two angles are equal. In a triangle, if two angles are equal, then sides opposite to the equal angles will be equal. That statement. Write on this. Clear, no? See, first PS by SQ is equal to PT by TR. Okay. Since the sides are here proportional, I can say ST is parallel to QR. That by converse of BPT theorem. Okay. Now, since ST is parallel to QR, angle S and angle Q are equal because they are corresponding angles. If two lines are parallel, then corresponding angles are equal. So I have written S and Q angles are equal by corresponding. And also they have already given S and R are equal. So I've written S and R are equal. So from these two equations, LHS is equal. Then RHS should be equal, right? So PQR is equal to PRQ. That is angle Q and angle R are equal. Triangles mainly comes from the NCERT textbook. Okay, don't study much harder syllabus, which is not required. If they are giving something else, maybe the case study, the new thing they will give. New thing means same similarity criterions only they will ask. Maybe the question they would have framed the new way. Then that will be not in any book. Okay, if they are giving a new question, the exact question you will not get in any book. They would have framed the new question within these concepts only that have or from the NCERT textbook. So triangles mainly NCERT textbook and understand the concepts and try to do. Then you can get. I'll be done. Done? This one? Everyone done? Okay. So we have got R angle, no? PRQ is equal to PQR. These two angles are equal. Now therefore, we have PR is equal to PQ. What is the reason here? The sides opposite to equal angles in a triangle are equal. Okay, so sides opposite to equal angles. That is, in this triangle, see these two angles are Q and R are equal. Okay, so opposite to that, for R, this is the opposite side. For Q, this is the opposite side. If these two angles are equal, then sides opposite to that are also equal. So PR is equal to PQ. That's all. Now we'll start with the exercise 6.2. Okay, now we'll start with the exercise 6.2. In the exercise 6.2, see, or any questions they give, what and all we have proved, right? All these now. So all these you will be able to use in the problem. You can use in the problem. Okay. The first one, in the given diagram, they've given the diagram, exercise 6.2. A, B, C, D, and this is E. So this is 1.5 centimeter. This is 1 centimeter, 3 centimeter. Okay. Now, what they have given in the first diagram, DE parallel to first question. DE parallel to BC. Find EC. Find EC. So by BPT theorem, DE parallel to BC means AD by BD is equal to AE by EC. Okay. So what is AD? It is 1.5. BD is equal to 3. So that is equal to 1 by EC. So this by BPT theorem. So cross multiply 1.5 into EC is equal to 1 into 3, or EC is equal to 3 by 1.5. So EC is equal to centimeter. Since it's given in centimeter, EC is equal to 2 centimeter. BPT theorem, cross multiply. See, AD by BD means what? 1.5 by 3. That is equal to AE by EC, that is 1 by EC. Cross multiply. 1.5 into EC will be equal to 1 into 3. Since this is multiplication, When it goes to the other side, it becomes division. So keep EC, which is unknown, one side, 1.5 to the other side. So 3 by 1.5, that is 2 centimeters. Second question. This is D and it is E. A, B and this is C. What they've given, BD it is 7.2 centimeter. AE it is 1.8 centimeter. And EC 5.4 centimeter. Now find AD. Find AD. And here also DE parallel to BC. Find AD. Try. Yeah. AD can be. What?
Ma'am, AD is 2.4.
Correct. 1.8. It's 1.8 by 5. What did you do? One second, when you want to refer the book, you should be able to mention. It's not about me, it's about you what it is. So, understood now, exercise one after the other. How we are doing right down like this only. During exam, right, just refer that. That is it. Third one again.
It's the same thing about the first one.
It's 1.8 by 5.
What did you do over here? What did you do?
Okay. That's so that 2.4 is the answer. Correct. What you are telling. So Lakshit got. So AD by BD is equal to AE by EC. Okay. So AD by BD is what? 7.2. That is equal to 1.8 by 5.4. So AD is equal to 1.8 into 7.2 by 5.4. So you will get it as 2.4. Okay, we'll get this as 2.4 centimeter. Okay, next. Second one, first question. Second main first question got? Kaushik got second main first one? Sorry, okay, got it.
second one first.
Okay, fine. Got? Answer? Okay, third main you had a doubt. Okay. All the three you got?
Only first one. Third one.
Oh, fine. Listen here now. Second main. This is M. This is M. A. L. This is B. D and this is C. Okay. Now EF. This is 6 point. Oh, this is the third question diagram, no? This is the third question diagram. Now, listen. E and F are the points on the sides PQ and PR respectively of a triangle PQR. So draw PQR. PQR. E and F are points on PQ and PR. So this is E and this is F. Now EF parallel to QR. Okay, this diagram they are not given, you have to draw. So PQR is a triangle, E is a point on PQ, F is a point on PR, and EF parallel to QR. So this much they have given. Now PE, first one, PE it is given 3.9, EQ it is 3 centimeter, PF it is 3.6, and FR 2.4. And now state whether EF is parallel to QR. That means you have to verify whether it is parallel or not. Okay. State whether parallel or not. So how to verify? If PE by EQ, PE by EQ is equal to PF by FR, then EF is parallel to QR. If this is not equal, then EF is not parallel to QR. Understood? No? See, by converse, we know that PF by EQ is equal to PF by FR. If that is equal, then it will be parallel. If that is not true when you calculate, then we can say EF not parallel to QR. Okay. If this condition satisfies, then this is there. Now calculate PF by EQ. No. What I've written? Correct, no? 1 minute. PQE, PRF. Okay. PE by EQ. Correct, no? PF by PR. FR. What is PE? They have given 3.9 by EQ 3. Okay. So now next PF by FR. It is 3.6 by 2.4. Whether it is parallel or not. Here it is 39 by 30. I will get. Here 36 by 24. I can divide by 3, right? This is 10. This is 13. 13 by 10. Wherever here, I can divide by 3. 12. 24. So 13 by 10 is not equal to 12 by 8. So it is not parallel. Correct, no? So by this, what I can say, PE by EQ is not equal to PF by FR. So EF not parallel to QR. First one, did you get parallel? No, it is not parallel because the ratios are not equal. Therefore, they are not parallel. That is, one is 13 by 10. That another one 12 by 8. That is 4. You will get 3. You will get. So they are not equal. Okay. Try the second one. Everyone, I'll come and check. Try the second one. I'll come and check. So in this question, we get in the first one, EF not parallel to QR. We got EF not parallel to QR. Try the second one. So second one, we got EF parallel to QR. Okay. What about the third one now in this? Listen. What is the diagram we have? PQR. Okay, and this is E and this is F. We have this diagram. Now PQ. PQ, it is 1.28. PR. it is 2.56. PE, it is 0.18, and PF, it is 0.36. Okay. So while doing the examples, what we did, PE by PQ. If PE by PQ, whole line PQ, is equal to PF by PR, then I can say EF parallel to QR. This we did in the example. I can use this. Okay. Or by BPT directly you can use PE by QE. E is equal to PF by FR. So here I know PE, PF, find QE, FR. How to find that? QE will be equal to PQ minus PE. This whole thing minus this PE, I will get QE. I can calculate that. So what is PQ? 1.28 minus PE. PE is 0.18. So how much will be this? 1.28 minus 0.18. 1.1. So QE, I got 1.1. Okay. Then FR. Here, FR is equal to PR is what? 2.56 minus PF 0.36. So FR is what? 2.56 minus 0.36. Correct, no? You will get 2.2. Okay. PE by QE. What is PE now? 0 PE by QE. We will get 0.18 by 1.1. Okay. QE is 1.1. Then PF by FR. PF, we got 0.36. What about FR? 2.2. Okay. Then you have to divide and check. How to divide? See if I can multiply by 100. I will get 118 here. Here 110. Here we will get 36 by 1 decimal. To shift another one, I will put direct division and I think you will get here. Divide by 2, this one. I will get 18 by 110. So it's the same. So PE by QE is equal to PF by FR. Therefore, we get EF parallel to QF. Okay. So no need to do the complete division by seeing only. We cannot divide by 2. You will get 18 by 110. I can do that. Or you can use directly also. PE by PQ is equal to PF by FR, PR. And directly you can do that. You can do. Because these questions will come in the MCQs and you will have 2 minutes to do. Okay. So directly you can use this only. And you can. This we used in the example we proved, no? That only you can directly use. Karthik, understood? This one? These questions will come in the MCQs. Many times it will come very similar to this. Okay. Given LM parallel to CB. Okay, this is given LM parallel to CB and LN parallel to CD. Okay, now to prove that
I just wanted a question.
AM by AB is equal to AN by AD. You have to prove this now. Now, LM parallel to CB. First thing, in triangle ABC. Write down this. In triangle ABC, we got LM parallel to CB. So by PPT theorem, I can write AM by BM is equal to AL by CL by BPT theorem. Huh. You should write. Now, in triangle ACD, LN parallel to CD. Therefore, AL by CL is equal to AN by DN. Okay. Now this is equation 2. Now AL by CL is there in both, right? So from this, from 1 and 2, I can write AM by BM is equal to AN by DN. Okay. Now we have proved, but we need AM by AB here is equal to AN by DN. I need AM, no? So keep that in the denominator. Take the reciprocal. BM by AM is equal to DN by AN. Okay. Now add 1 on both the sides. So what you will get? Like this. Take the LCM AM. What you will get? BM plus AM is equal to AN here, DN plus AN. Okay. So BM plus AM is what? AB. So we will get AB by AM. What? Right, I know what did you do. DN by AN is equal to AD by AN. Okay, now take the reciprocal, you will get. Okay, so AM by AB is equal to AN by. Write down this. Important problem, many times they ask this. Here we will end the today's class. Do not forget to subscribe the channel. If the content of this channel is useful, please like the video and share with your friends. Thank you.